The iPhone 17 lineup might still be months away from its official debut, but the excitement feels more intense than ever. With whispers, leaks, and even physical products already surfacing, Apple's next flagship series is slowly taking shape in the minds and even hands of tech enthusiasts. While Apple has remained its usual quiet self, the tech community isn't waiting for Tim Cook's keynote to start the conversation. The buzz around the iPhone 17 is anything but ordinary. We're not just talking renders or vague supply chain rumors anymore. Cases, yes, actual protective accessories made specifically for the next-gen iPhones, are already being manufactured and shipped based on precise CAD files and 3D models. For a product we haven't even seen officially, it's a bold move, and yet, it speaks volumes about how predictable, or perhaps consistent, Apple's design process has become. The case craze begins early. An industry insider known for spot-on CAD render leaks has opened pre-orders for cases designed for the iPhone 17 series. These are not speculative accessories. They're precision-built, apparently using real-world measurements. Although it's unclear whether the cases are self-produced or linked to a major manufacturer, their accuracy is gaining attention. What's truly captivating is that these aren't just online pre-orders floating in the digital void. People can now hold a model of the iPhone 17 Pro or 17 Air in their hands, thanks to case mock-ups and 3D printed dummies that fit right into them. One retail location in China is even offering in-store demos of these dummy models. A surreal development considering the phones themselves don't officially exist yet. This is a level of anticipation once reserved for actual product launches. And yet, the iPhone 17 already seems tangible. A new shape of premium, the Pro models. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are already dominating the conversation, and rightfully so. Based on what's been leaked, these models are undergoing one of the most ambitious design overhauls Apple has attempted in years. The most noticeable change? A dramatically wider and flatter camera island that sits horizontally, breaking from Apple's long-standing vertical module layout. This new approach isn't merely for style. It's a symbol. The redesigned triple-lens layout not only redefines the look, but may also mark a turning point in hardware performance and sensor placement. The Pro models might be keeping the same three-lens strategy, but the alignment and housing could be concealing all-new camera technology, possibly influenced by Apple's growing ambitions in AI-driven imaging. The sleek, symmetrical design is complemented by a highly reflective back finish, drawing comparisons to futuristic concept phones. Early mock-ups show an ultra-premium aesthetic, sleek aluminum frames, clean lines, and a balance of form and function that's undeniably Apple. iPhone 17 Air minimalist and mysterious. If the Pro models are commanding, the rumored iPhone 17 Air is enigmatic. Unlike the Pro models that scream for attention with bold hardware cues, the Air seems to follow a minimalist playbook. Thinner, lighter, and flatter than its siblings, it introduces an entirely new design silhouette that feels modern but subtly different. Leaked images of its case reveal a horizontal camera housing, similar in spirit to the Pro models but not identical. The camera bump is still there, bigger than expected for a non-Pro iPhone, leading to comparisons with Google's Pixel 9 series. Whether it's inspiration or coincidence, the Air seems to walk a fine line between elegance and evolution. Why are people pre-ordering accessories for phones they haven't seen? This trend of buying iPhone 17 accessories months before Apple has shown anything official might sound crazy, but it reflects the strange new normal in tech fandom. Just like people installing leaked builds of One UI 7 before Samsung announced them, fans are looking for any early edge, a way to peek into the future. The price question and political tensions. No Apple rumor cycle is complete without concerns about price, and the iPhone 17 series is no exception. Speculation is growing that these devices might be more expensive than ever. That's raising eyebrows, especially as global economic challenges continue to pressure consumers. Behind the scenes, Apple is said to be quietly distancing itself from the policy decisions that might be fueling price hikes. Specifically, the company is reportedly avoiding any direct connection to former U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff policies, which continue to influence international trade and manufacturing costs. Still, Apple has always positioned itself as a premium brand, and if the hardware and software live up to expectations, many fans may consider the price worth it. Apple Intelligence, a new era of AI. The iPhone 17 Pro isn't just about aesthetics. It's also expected to usher in a new chapter of mobile intelligence. With Apple reportedly working on a dedicated Apple Intelligence platform, we could see smarter, more responsive AI integrated deeply into iOS. Performance and features. A beast in disguise. Beyond AI, the iPhone 17 Pro is expected to dominate in raw performance. Early reports suggest the A19 Pro will be Apple's most powerful chip yet. Paired with Wi-Fi 7 support, vapor chamber cooling, and faster 35W charging, this iPhone is shaping up to be a beast. Battery life improvements are also on the horizon. With better thermal management and new efficiency cores in the A19 chip, users can expect better endurance across the board. The big reveal: when to expect the iPhone 17. Apple hasn't said a word about the iPhone 17, but that's business as usual. If you've followed Apple for any length of time, you know they love their surprises and hate leaks. Yet, even in Apple's world of secrets, patterns tend to repeat themselves. Historically, iPhones are launched in September. With the exception of unusual years like 2020, this trend has held strong. More specifically, Apple tends to host its events in the first half of September, usually on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Looking ahead to 2025, September 9th seems like the most logical launch date. It's the first Tuesday after Labor Day, a time Apple typically targets to get ahead of the holiday shopping season. If the event happens then, the phones could hit retail shelves by September 19th. Of course, Apple could stagger the release like they did with the iPhone XR or iPhone 14 Plus, especially if the iPhone 17 Air introduces a completely new hardware line. Delays for new designs aren't unheard of, and a second October launch window is also plausible. Final thoughts: is this the most exciting iPhone ever? There's no denying it. The iPhone 17 is shaping up to be one of Apple's most talked about updates in years. From radical design shifts to next-gen performance and advanced AI integration, this series could redefine what we expect from a smartphone. For Apple fans, the next few months will be a whirlwind. Pre-orders, leaks, debates over the new look, pricing anxiety, and of course, the thrill of the keynote event itself. Whether you're a die-hard fan ready to upgrade on day one or a skeptical onlooker waiting for the dust to settle, one thing's certain: the iPhone 17 series is already rewriting the rules of the smartphone hype cycle. Stay tuned here as we cover every leak, every development, and every bit of Apple magic coming your way in 2025.